Today's gonna be an interesting day. Riding straight into a 15-mile-an-hour headwind this morning. It's supposed to be like that all day. It's a cold 15-mile-an-hour wind too. Oh well, all I can do is put my head down and keep the pedals turning. Make it about 45 miles today to a campground. It's going to take a long time at the rate I'm pedaling, so I hope I have enough daylight. Normally I would not even worry about making 40 miles, but this wind is something else. Steady 15-mile-an-hour wind with gusts higher than that, probably 20, 25. That's just the way it goes. Can't control the weather. I'm sure at some point I'll have more nice days. I've had a couple so far on this trip. But as I said before, just cruising west on Highway 90 for the foreseeable future. Hopefully I can make 100 miles today and tomorrow. If I can make 100 miles between today and tomorrow, which means tomorrow will have to be a big day, I can make it to my friend's house in Tallahassee. That'll be good. Oh, am I on the struggle bus today? Plenty of beautiful sunshine today. But man, that cold wind right in my face at 15 miles an hour. I've been riding for 45 minutes. I haven't even gone 6 miles yet. I don't know if I'm gonna make this campground today or not. I'm gonna push as hard as I can. I'm starting to think it's gonna take the entire month of March just to get out of Florida. Which is fine, I guess. I mean, I don't have any time restrictions, but at some point this could get a little more enjoyable. I had a really hard time figuring out what time of year I would get the best weather. It's gonna be such a long trip. It's gonna be like 2 seasons at least, spring and summer, I guess. I don't know. I was counting on it being a little warmer in Florida this time of year, but no luck there. Oh well, there's a little store up here. I'll stop and get another coffee. Maybe warm up a little bit. Stop being such a whiny baby. Cruising past another correctional facility on Highway 90. I guess Highway 90 is like the prison corridor through North Florida. Kind of makes me wonder if we need this many prisons in a free country. Maybe too many things are illegal. Just my thoughts. Each one of these prisons I ride past, they got signs out, now hiring, now hiring. We're locking up so many people, we need people to watch them. In the free state of Florida, we're locking them all up. Come on vacation, leave on probation. Anyways, I'm just rambling while I pedal into a 15-mile-an-hour cold wind. Yep. Nobody said this was gonna be easy. Live Oak, Florida. And I don't know how close, but judging by the signs on everything, I'm somewhat close to the Swanee River. Not sure how I'm gonna get to this campground I'm headed to. Whenever I switch my GPS Google Maps over to bicycle, it wants me to go like 20 miles out of the way instead of staying on Highway 90. I've been tempted to take the side roads, but Google Maps has screwed me so many times already on this trip. I don't want to get 20 miles out of the way and find out it's a dead-end road or a private road that I'm not allowed on or something. So I'm just staying on Highway 90. And hopefully I can get to that campground. I don't know if there is a road that close to it, but anyways, all I can do is keep pedaling and figure it out. Stopping to let a tractor trailer get by. It's pretty tight through city here, or town, whatever you want to call it. There is a sidewalk, but it's kind of narrow. I don't want to jump on that just yet. It's a choo-choo. I always find it fascinating, the graffiti on railroad cars. Like, I wonder where these cars were when people tagged them. Some of the art is just incredible. Really talented artists, and they choose to put their art on something that travels around the country. I just find that interesting. Man, this has been the most soul-crushing day on the bike I've had in a while. I'm just so exhausted. Pedaling, just not getting anywhere. The wind, every time I get a little bit of momentum, the wind gusts to like 30 miles an hour. At one point, a tractor trailer went by and the wind literally blew me off the road into the ditch. It was awesome. At least I didn't fall down. I kept it up on the wheels. Oh man. I know there's gonna be hard days on this. I just have to keep going. This was my idea. All right, maybe I'll make it to camp soon. Maybe, well, definitely not soon. Hopefully I make it by dark is what I'm trying to say. Here's the Suwannee River State Park. I wanted to camp here tonight, but apparently they're completely booked through September, which I find hard to believe. Who tent camps in the middle of summer in Florida? I don't know. Not that it's summer now. I just mean between now and September. I can understand it being booked now. Like this is camping weather. But all the way through to September? They need to do something with these state campgrounds. You can't reserve them and screw people out of it and not show up. It's like every state campground that I try to find a spot in is completely reserved for months and months, if not years at a time. And half the time you'll be in a completely empty tent camp site, but all the spots reserved, you can't rent one. Anyways, I've been having better luck with county parks, which is where I'm trying to get to now, a county park. But I don't know, it might be too far off of Highway 90. Oh well. Keep on trucking. country road that kind of runs beside I-10. Less than 2 miles to go to get to camp. Oh, I can't wait to get there. I'm exhausted. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with myself to do over 40 miles on a day like today. I wonder how my legs are gonna feel tomorrow though. The wind never let up at all today, not once. Every time I got a little bit of momentum going on the bike, a gust would come through and almost knock me off the bike or just completely stop me in my tracks. But somehow I was able to push through. I'm gonna have close to 50 miles today by the time I get to camp. I'm pretty impressed with that. I've had some self-doubt today. Question why I'm even doing this, but I know why I'm doing it. Everybody has self-doubt. I just have to work my way through it. And a day like today, I think will make me more mentally prepared because I know there's even harder days ahead. But for now, just keep pedaling. It's amazing how slow I've gone over flat ground today. Just in the lowest of climbing gears, like I'm climbing Mount Everest, but I'm really just riding across flat ground against a really strong wind. Mile and a half to go, and I'm struggling. I'm getting weaker by the foot. I just gotta make it to camp. Scarf down the food that I've got. I haven't got to the campground yet, obviously, but I think, looking on the map, it's really close to an intersection with I-10. So, hopefully, that means I don't have to travel too far to get breakfast in the morning. I still haven't found a place to pick up MREs. Looked at Walmart yesterday, couldn't find any. I don't know. Come on. Whew. Well, it's Friday morning. I slept pretty good in the tent last night. Once I finally fell asleep. It did get really cold last night, but I just put a bunch of layers of clothes on, zipped myself up in my sleeping bag, and I was toasty warm. I drifted off into a deep sleep. And now it's chilly but nice out. The wind's almost completely dead calm, so that's good. Campground I stayed at was a little ways off of Highway 90, so now I'm just making my way north back to Highway 90. Trying to make around 60 miles today. It's gonna be a big day. A yard full of dogs. I'm glad they're fenced in. And some big boys. If I can make 60 miles today, or maybe even a little less than that, I can meet up with my friend Cassie and hang out for the weekend. Looking forward to that. But for now, a full day of pedaling. Just like most days. Oh, rut. Stuck in a rut. Oop. What a difference a day makes. There's almost no wind today, as yesterday was just brutally windy, headwind all day long. Now the wind is just kind of flat, calm. It's a little cooler than I'd want it to be, but I'll take that over a fucking headwind any day of the week. Right now I think it's still in the 40s. It got down in the, I think it briefly got down to like 38, 39 last night in the tent. But I had a bunch of clothes on, zipped up in my sleeping bag. I was pretty warm, so. Got a good night's sleep. Got a little breakfast this morning at the Waffle House. I've eaten at Waffle House quite a bit so far on this trip. For one, they're abundant. Pretty easy time finding Waffle Houses where I've been riding. Number two, not much else around. But the big thing is, on a trip like this, I'm trying to watch my money. And it's difficult. Everything's expensive. I've stayed in motels more than I planned to already. But if you're just going to Waffle House, order 3 scrambled eggs with toast and coffee. It's like $7. It's a pretty cheap breakfast. So used to be cheaper than that, but you know, everything goes up these days. Now I'm just back to cruising west on Highway 90. As the sheriff's K9 barking at me. A lot of dogs out this morning. I already got chased by one dog. Then I passed by a yard full of dogs. There must have been 20 dogs in a fenced in yard. I'm glad they were fenced in. Oh. Still in Madison, Florida, pedaling my way west. Through town, out of town, whatever. Slow is my only speed. can't see over the hill, so I have no idea how long this construction zone is. I hope they're not holding up traffic waiting for me to get through here. Oh my goodness, this is a long, long stretch of construction. Whew. Oh, at least they didn't hold up traffic. That's cool. There's plenty of room for us to get through. I don't know why this guy is so close to the white line. He's got plenty of room. People just freak out when they see a bike. I don't know how many times I've been going down a bike path that follows a road, and a car pulls across the bike path. They see the bike coming and they just freeze and stop for no reason, just blocking the bike path. And they're like, you know, if you just kept going, we wouldn't be having this issue. I'm sure they're trying to be safe and not hurt anybody, but I don't know. Man, this is a long stretch of one lane.